You guys know how on YouTube chat there's finance YouTubers? And do you know how on Instagram, maybe you don't, but some of you do. On Instagram, people will create fake accounts of these finance YouTubers and then follow their followers and try to DM them to get them scam money. So my brother's a big finance guy. He's in marketing. People make fake accounts of him and then will DM a lot of you guys actually because you guys follow him and they'll ask for money. And these scammers make a bunch of money, okay? So like they make like, people will send them $15,000 because they're like so starstruck at the time that their favorite YouTuber or social media guys following them, that without even thinking or looking into it, they'll just send them money. So I had one follow me of a friend named Jordan Welch. He's like one of the biggest finance YouTubers. So I had a fake account follow me, so I DM'd him. And I start trolling this guy. I'm like, let's see how deep we can go. So I start trolling this guy. I go, we get to the point where he's like, how much money can you send? Blah, blah, let's get this fixed up, if you want to invest with me. So I go, right now funds are a little tight. I'm only able to spare 200. He goes, no, bro, like at least 500 if we're gonna, if we're gonna make any profit. We want you to use at least 500, And I was like, excuse me? This is where I hooked him. I go, excuse me? If you don't think that, I was like, don't try to waste my time, okay? If you don't think that, I was like, 500 is too little. If you don't think you can handle 200,000, let me know and I'll take my money to Iman Ghazi, who's like another finance YouTuber. And then from there, I had the guy hooked. So I had this guy hooked. He goes, can you do crypto? I'm like, yeah, well, to do crypto, I'm gonna have to wait 2 weeks because my keys are at home and I'm away. I prefer to do bank transfer. So I get this guy to send me their shell company in Miami. So I get a shell company bank info in Miami, name, place, blah, blah. Then I go on again and I tell him, I'm like, the one in the US is telling me that it's going to have 6% fees. Do you have a international bank that we could use that would allow me to not lose out on the money, when I send it? So then he sends me a Dubai bank. And then he sends me, I said something about this Dubai bank or something with a name, a full office, etc. Then he sends me another Dubai bank, okay? And we look up, I send it to my friends, we do some research. I might make this into a YouTube video, like while we go to Dubai. So I get the office names, the real names, and then we look it up, and in the same office building is another scam company that has reviews on Google. It's another scam on the same floor that has reviews on Google that basically say like, we're meant to come in for a job interview. They made us pay a security deposit and then nobody showed up. There was nobody there. And there's a bunch of reviews on the same office building floor of that building. So this whole building, I think, is an entire shell company building that just funnels money through different shell companies and hires like fucking Ethiopians to DM people on Instagram and try to get them to send money. So I think I'm going to make a video on that. But imagine I get so deep into the video that I'm able to meet these people and ask them how the business works rather than just going to the office itself. You becoming a reporter? But that's the thing. I don't want to take these guys down. Like when I show the info, I don't want to show the info of the guys. I want to go do it myself and then interview them. I don't want to be a reporter that takes them down. I want to be a reporter that shows the world what they do. Like, I'm so fascinated by that shit. Yeah, it can be a dangerous game. It's a fine line. You're right. I'm not trying to be a reporter. I'm trying to be like a comedic fucking storyteller. Doing cool shit, What's a shell company? So a shell company, Rect, is like a company that... this could be a bad definition, but this is like the best. It's like a company that's meant to be just a ghost company. So they make a company so that they can open a bank account or whatever. But basically, like, the company at the top that would be running it, it's like a branch, like a family tree kind of, right? So you have one company at the top of the shell company that would actually have all these under it. And under it is a company that makes another company under it, that makes another company under it, that makes another company under it. So that if you're trying to research and like track these people down, you're going to have to discover like 60 different fake companies that have different fake bank accounts that they use to funnel money through whatever, you know?